Is Canada seriously considering exploiting its own natural resources? You see, it all began a couple of days ago when Alberta's premier ended up proposing a brand new pipeline project from Alberta to the Pacific Ocean, going through British Columbia. Almost immediately, BC's premier ended up shutting down the idea, saying that Daniel Smith basically had nobody serious backing that project up. So much for the interprovincial commerce, which was supposed to become a serious alternative after the US hit us with their tariffs. This is basically what Prime Minister Mark Carney is saying. If Canadians are working together, the provinces at least, then we can potentially replace our dependency on the US market. This, it seems, is not going to work that easy, and we also know that public pipelines are a financial disaster, Trans Mountain being the perfect example here. But here is the problem. Private companies are not interested in doing any kind of pipeline business in Canada, and one of those corporate leaders is Enbridge CEO Greg Ebel. Speaking at the Empire Club of Canada earlier in the week, the businessman was adamant his company is not going to invest any penny for a pipeline. Expertise in time, perhaps. Capital, not a chance. Why? Well, because building a pipeline to nowhere in a country that ended up spending the last decade as a competitive disaster just makes no sense. From tanker bans to environmental red tape, Canada, it seems, is doing everything it can to push those kinds of investment away. Ebel is crystal clear. The carbon tax and the emission cap are crushing competitiveness. If Canada is to become serious again, those policies have to go. And this is what is at stake here. A $600 billion investment that could lead to a whopping $1.2 trillion in GDP growth. This is going to transform the Canadian economy, and Ebel is saying that Canada must maximize its economical potential. If our country finally decides to lead in this, this could become a serious second chance. And keep in mind, Enbridge is a Canadian company telling all of us to wake up about the importance of investing good money within our own country. So now the real question becomes, are we going to burn that chance again or fully embrace it?